Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Mike, your physical therapist. And yes, I'm your alternative healthcare career coach for tonight or today. Today, we're going to be talking about different anonymous posts in our Facebook group. All right, we'll be back in a few seconds.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
Hello, my Facebook friends. If you're watching live, comment live. Watching on the replay, comment replay. Well, I haven't been going live in our Facebook group. Well, anyway, I think I'm live now.
Premiumbeat.com.
Anyway, this episode, let me read our sponsored ad thing here. Our episode for today is brought to you by MedBridge. MedBridge knows that PTs and therapists like you are very busy. They're all in one platform, makes it easy and convenient to prioritize our patients while also keeping up with the latest trends in industry research. Oh gosh, this is so long for me to read. With over 7,000 patient exercise and educational resources, you'll improve patient outcome and save valuable time. And with more than 1,500, right? 1,500 evidence-based PTCU courses that you can stream anytime. Basically, you get $175 off if you use our limited time promo code. Promo code use alternative, you get $175 off. Let's go find that link now. Where's that link? Yeah, I'm seeing it now. medbridgeeducation.com. Use the code alternative, okay? All right, let's go to our topic for today, all right? All right, our topic for today is all the anonymous posts. But before we keep on going on that anonymous post, let me share this inspirational thing that we always say, right? This inspirational. I'm running out of English today. It's way past my English time. Fear is sweating your pants and just standing there, and then courage is taking the step with wet pants. Right? It's funny, but it's actually true. That's courage. Courage is when you keep going, even though you feel that fear, that embarrassment. You just keep going. All right, you just keep going. And I've been sharing this and telling this to our group, in our private group, Alternative Healthcare Career Group, that you got to keep going, ladies and gentlemen. You will encounter fear. You know what fear is? False evidence appearing real, right? So you're going to encounter fear. You will encounter a lot of setbacks and disappointments. You're going to pee your pants. You're going to wet your pants. But will that stop you from achieving your next level of achieving your greatness, finding that alternative career, finding that side hustle, starting your own small little business? You got to keep going, okay? If I stopped when somebody told me stop back home in the Philippines, I wouldn't be here in the United States, right? I won't be able to travel around the world when I was working as a pharmaceutical rep. If I stop, if one person told me, hey, you can't do this, Michael. So to keep going, okay? You got to keep going. You don't stop. All right. Again, don't forget to use that code alternative to get 40% discount on your MedBridge subscription. Let me see if I'm live. Let me see. All right. All right, I guess I'm live. All right, so we're just gonna keep on going. On those, we got like several anonymous posts there in our group, and I want to answer those questions too. Right? Of course, this is my own opinion. It's what you call this? IMHO, in my own honest opinion. Right? All right, so there's a person there asked the. Oh, I think I'm live. I hear my voice now. in my cell phone. Okay, so somebody posted there. What do you think? What do you PTs think beats you down most about this job? And it was like a lot of people answered that question there, and around the hundred something, 169 comments there. It's a lot. And I think somebody posted and shared, the burnout and the moral injury that we're encountering. So if you are really burned out, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta find an outlet. Okay, you gotta find an outlet. Even the Bible itself, it says God rested on the seventh day. Okay, you gotta rest. You gotta find rest, ladies and gentlemen. Resting is very important, even in our therapy field, right? Oh, shout out to Jerry Hab, by the way. Jerry Hab Physical Therapy. If you want to start your own Jerry Hab physical therapy, reach out to me. Anyway, even in our therapy field, we prescribe. We don't do therapy 7 days a week, right? We ask them to, you know, rest. We ask the patient to rest. And even if you, right now, if you're a PT or OT, whatever your discipline is, somebody posted it in the group. uh, a lot of people are burned out in our profession, from documenting, from productivity, from the bosses. Oh gosh, I mean, I don't mind the productivity, but if I have a crazy boss that talks behind me and everything, oh, you're not hitting your productivity for just this day, and you've hit it anyway. Gosh, I hate that, right? So you got to take a week off, a day off. You got to use your PTO. Somebody also shared in the group about, do I need to use my PTO before I quit? Heck yeah, go ahead. Use that PTO. There's a reason why you have what you call PTO, paid time off. They're actually paying you to take the time off, right? I'm a business owner. I don't have a time off. We just decide, hey, I'm not going to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, right now I'm working, right? But you know what I mean? I have to really take the time off. And if you're an employee right now and they give you a PTO, by the word itself, paid time off, they're paying you literally to take the time off. So you take the time off. If you need to take the time off even before you quit, make sure you use it before you quit, okay? Because that's what happened to me. I was so dedicated. I'm a hard worker. I work a lot, and I work like almost 24/7, and I didn't use it. And I decided to quit, and then I lost it. And I asked the company, the nursing home, can I even use part of it? No, you can't, because you submitted your resignation. And even at the hospital, we had the sick PTO, the regular PTOs. I would use first my regular PTO and not use my sick PTO. I'm like, and then I realized I can use my sick PTOs to go to the doctor, if I have a doctor's appointment, which I always was going to a doctor's appointment, and and I used my regular PTO. I lost like hundreds of sick PTOs uh in when I was working at the hospital. So you got to make sure you use it, because they're actually paying you to use it. Now, if you feel guilty that hey, nobody's going to see our patient. No, you got to rest too. You got to rest. Nobody in their deathbed. I've been going to a lot of hospitals right now, visiting our patients, our clients that are not in our caseload. We just check them out there, and some are in their deathbed, and some are in a hospice. Nobody in their deathbed will say, I wish I spent more time in the nursing home working for someone else. I wish I spent more time in my business. I wish I spent more time working in this and there. No, they said, I wish I spent more time resting and enjoying my time with my family. You got to do that. All right. Rest is very important. So I like that question there. It's very, very important. And it just shows, even in the group, I'm looking at the group right now. They're stressed out about the unrealistic productivity, zero time for paperwork and documentation, and a lot more. So you got to make sure you take a time off. All right. Okay.
Premiumbeat.com.
The next question here, somebody asked, what percent of rehab professionals do you think make six figures with one job, right? Great question, right? What percent? I don't know, maybe top 10%, right? I was able to hit 6 figures, to be honest, when I was working at the hospital as a manager. All right, they paid me 6 figures But I think it wasn't enough handling all the drama in the world, being a manager at the hospital. I was the manager at the hospital, the outpatient, the wellness center, the cardiac rehab, and I'm not even going to go back and try more doing that again. So, but there are a lot of people actually, making six figures, even in that post itself. Let me go find it.
EMP.com.
See, there's like 233 comments in our private group. So there are people who are actually making six figures, but not all. Obviously, if you're my assistant, I'm gonna give a shout out on him, Blake. There was a time he was hitting six figures as a PTA in home health. And if you really work hard with one job, so I think it was Stephen Dunn who commented and posted there. If you're, for example, you want to be cash based. Let's just say he's charging $200. Okay, that's how confident he is in his skills. And a lot of people will say, "Oh, nobody even want to pay $20, $30 with their copay, right?" It means you're just targeting the wrong group of people. But if you have, my daughter's personal trainer, we pay her $45. Her boss, we pay he charges $90. I just went to Gold's Gym. We're trying to close a contract inside Gold's Gym. Some of the personal trainers, they charge $150. These are personal trainers. They're not even PTAs, they're not even PTs, they're not even OTs. All right, they're charging 150. All right, so let's just say 150, okay? 150. All right, I got my little calculator here. Can you see it? All right, 150. And let's just say you're seeing 20 patients a week, right? Times 20. That's 3K already a week, right? Okay? Let's just say multiply by 52. Well, that's already 156,000. Boom. All right. So there are a lot of people making six figures in the rehab field. But before you can make six figures in your pocket, you got to change this first, your mindset. The mindset, okay? You cannot charge a patient $150 per visit, $200 per visit, or whatever kind of visit if you yourself think that you are not worth $150, okay? I pay my massage therapist $100, sometimes 120, 130 if they do an hour 30 minutes of massaging. And do you think you're worth only 20, $30 of treatment session? No. You PT, OT speech, whether you're PTA or a CODA or a therapist, you have so much to offer. But you need to be able to change your mindset first before you can charge this. You got to learn how to face the mirror and tell, hey, I'm worth $150 per session. I'm worth $100 per session. I had a hard time charging 75 before. Now we charge $100 per session for the treatments, 150 for an eval. I wish someday I'll be able to charge, $200, $300, hopefully someday. All right. So you got to make sure you change your mindset first in order for you to be able to hit a six-figure job. Okay. Now, obviously, we're hitting that because we have a small business, but with one job, it's still doable.
EMP.com.
All right. Okay. There's this one last thing before we go. It's a pretty long post. So I'm just going to read it here. It's pretty long. She said, "So I've cleared the second round of interviews for Navi Health Home Health." I wish this lady put it in an anonymous post, but she put it your her thing there. "And I'm waiting for the third round with management. Currently, she works full time in home health, a job I have done for 18 years. It has served me well, but I am spent." Maybe she's tired. "I feel like my job is both the only thing that fits my personality and lifestyle, but it is also killing me. I love my job and I was able to do it PRN. I could take summers off to be with my boys and decline to see patient if a particular zip code was too far for me, etc. Now I have productivity to meet." So maybe she's full time now. "It has taken all the joy out of my work. I am so tired," she said. "Well, everyone got their COVID break. I work right through. Yes, I'm a little bit bitter that I didn't get my COVID break. Yes, I realize I am lucky. I maintain a paycheck and good benefits. That's good. You know how to look at be grateful. But my body is so tired," she said. I could just weep, but I have no energy for crying. Oh gosh, this is definitely burnout. Flash forward to the Naviel thing. She said, yes, it's work from home, but I feel like it's a step backward going from a salaried position where I essentially make my own hours to an hourly position with a rigid, inflexible schedule is hard for me. So it's a lot more. Blah, 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 blah. So here's the thing. She said there's no progression in OT home health. You have to take a clinical ladder position, OT1 versus OT2, but you still have to see 5 patients a day. They just add more work on top of that. She said, no thanks. Right? And part of my issue is I honestly don't know what I want anymore. This is definitely burnout, sister. I feel like I have to do this job out of obligation to my family. The benefits I have are pretty awesome. It's good for them, but just not so good for me. I hate the thought of having to choose between what is best for me and what is best for my family. I know it's a lot. Thanks in advance for your kind encouragement, thoughts, and feedback. Whoa, that's a long post there, sister. All right, okay. So here's my recommendation. Obviously, you look. She sounds like a woman there. What I recommend, obviously, is talk to your husband or to your loved one. Okay, talk to him. All right. If you don't have one, talk to yourself. Talk to God. All right. You gotta take care of you first because you cannot give what you do not have. All right. You cannot give what you do not. Just like we call it caregiving. We give care to someone else. If you cannot even take care of yourself, how can you give it to your family? You cannot give money to your family if you don't have money yourself. So obviously, check your financial status first, right? If you're able to go back to PRN, because doing Navi Health, it's also a stressful job. You know, working at home is also a stressful job. Imagine you don't have time to get out of the home. You know, once you wake up, you're boom, boom, boom already. You're actually it's a real job too. 9 to 4, 9 to 5, or 8, whatever. You're there too. You have to have your full attention to. You got to clock in and out in a system. My virtual assistants, I have like 4 virtual assistants in the Philippines. They have to prove to me that they're working uh in an hour time in our time, in our time zone. They have a time in there. We have a what you call clockify, and then I don't know if they're really working or they're sleeping or whatever. Shout out to my virtual assistant Natasha, Faye, and the rest of the team. I don't know, but they have to prove to me. So when I text them, I know they need to reply back to me as ASAP. So actually, it's much more harder to prove that you're working when you're working at home. All right. So you got to think about that too. So think about your mental health first. You got to take care of yourself first. If you need to go down PRN, do the PRN route. With regards to benefit, I'm self-employed. I buy my own insurance just through the marketplace. You know, that's the false belief that our the companies gives you. Oh, you can't find uh you can find any other companies anymore that will give you good benefits. No, you can buy benefits outside. All right, you can buy benefits. You can buy your own insurance. You can buy your own life insurance. You can buy your own health insurance. You can buy your own 401k. And the only reason why it's like the golden handcuffs, right? It's like, that's what happened to me. When I used to work in a big pharmaceutical industry, okay? Shout out to my coworkers back home in the Philippines, United Laboratories. It is the best and still will always be the best pharmaceutical company that you can work for. And a lot of employees there, they will be there for like their whole years, 20 years, 30 years, you know, a very long time. I was there for 10 years. It was my stronghold. It was like really my stronghold. I didn't want to leave the Philippines because of that. They gave me car. They sent me to different countries. We had incentive trips. We would go to different islands, different countries all over the world, and they gave us awesome benefits. They paid everything, my wife's delivery, free medication, any kind of medication, because we were like a big pharmaceutical company. And everything, when you go to hotels, you just flash your badge. Hey, by the way, I'm from United Laboratories. Oh, here, pay for this. We'll pay for it. Blah, 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 blah. It was every hotel, name it. Now, of course, not all hotels, but most of the hotels, big chain hotels in the Philippines, it was free. Not free, but the company paid for it. Vehicles, all the maintenance of our car, for example, you have a Toyota car or a Honda car or whatever car, you just go to the dealership, they'll change the oil for you. It was like the best in the world. And it benefits is the best. We had what you call 18th month pay. All right. Do you know that? Anybody knows that? Of course, nobody knows it here in the United States. But we have what you call 18th month pay. Here in the United States, we only get paid 12 months out of the year, right? In that company I work for, we got paid until 18th month. We got the 13th month bonus, 14th month bonus, 16th, 15th month bonus. There was bonuses on top of the incentives that we get. Who would have quit there? They sent me to different countries because that was the stronghold. And same thing when you're right now, you're working for a company right now. You feel like you have the best benefits in the world. I still have my 401k attached. You can roll over your 401k. All right. So that's the stronghold there. And you got to go back. You got to realize, hey, is this for me or is it for my family? Of course, for me, I'm different. I'm a man. I'm a I have to provide for my family. It's a different story. If you're a woman, I wouldn't recommend my wife. I tell her, hey, you don't have to work a lot. She's not even work. She works for us in the company. So you got to take care of you first, okay? You got to take care of you first. And she's this one here. This is kind of not really alarming, but kind of sound on alarming. Part of my issue here is honestly don't know what I want anymore. I feel like I have to do this job out of obligation to my family. That's good, actually. It's good. The benefits are pretty awesome. See, that's the stronghold there. It's good for them, but just not good for me. You gotta take care of you first, sir, or sir, ma'am. You gotta take care of you. Okay? All right. All right. That's our special, quick podcast and show for tonight. Appreciate you. But before I let you go, always remember the word fast. FAST. Letter F, find friends that will bring out the best in you because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So whoever you hang out with, that's going to be you. Hang out with people or in the group that's always complaining. Guess what? You're going to end up complaining too. You got to find people, okay? I specifically have a group. We do the group exercise in our clinic. Every Monday, we meet up, like what you call the Rehab meetup with some of other clinicians that I know. We talk about businesses and how we can support each other. So you got to find people, okay? There are a lot of private groups in here in the Facebook, okay? Next letter is letter A. You got to learn how to take action. All this stuff that I'm doing or we're doing inside this group, whether it's the alternative career group or the next level OT or the uncaged clinician or the smart success healthcare or the ergonomics that we share or the UR class that Emma teaches, it's not going to do me good. It's not going to do you good if you don't take action. Take action, guys. The courses that we sell here, the CEU classes, the MedBridge, the stuff, it's not going to do you good if you don't take action and use it. All right. Even the CEUs that we get, it's not going to do you good if you don't apply it in your life, right? Gotta take action, guys. Okay. Next letter. Letter S is shoot for the moon. If you keep shooting for the moon, you're going to miss it, but you're going to be landing with the stars. You keep shooting, ladies and gentlemen. You keep taking that shot because, like what Michael Jordan said, he has missed a lot of shot. All right. He has missed a lot of shot, but in return, he has made a lot of shots. So keep shooting. You're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes. And when I do with this business that I have, do you feel like I perfected my business? No, I still make mistakes. You got to make sure you keep going, okay? Fall 7 times, stand up 8. All right, and last but not least is letter T is teach it. Why? Because when you teach it, you actually understand. Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, you're actually understanding it more. All right? Again, we appreciate you, Facebook friends. All right, be awesome, be great, be excellent. And then I will see you when I see you. All right? Be awesome. Bye-bye.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.